So, that fork in the road program for federal employees?
Mm-hmm.
It's been causing quite a stir lately.
Yeah, I've heard bits and pieces, but what's the full story behind it?
Well, it's this initiative from the Trump administration that gave federal employees a tough choice. Either resign with benefits through September or stay on with potential layoffs and mandatory in-office work.
Wow.
Oh, and there's a strong expectation of loyalty too.
Wait, so they're telling people to either take a package and leave or stick around under harsher conditions? That's pretty intense.
Exactly. And the labor unions weren't too happy about it. They
Right.
filed a lawsuit arguing the program was coercive and unlawful.
And how did that go? Did the court side with them?
Actually, no. Judge George O'Toole dismissed the case. He said the unions lacked standing and subject matter jurisdiction, so they couldn't move forward with the lawsuit.
That's interesting. But doesn't that make it harder for unions to protect their members?
You could say that. Union leaders like Everett Kelly reacted strongly, saying it's illegal to force dedicated public servants to make such a big decision so quickly. He even called it an unfunded IOU from Elon Musk.
Haha, that's quite the analogy. So did many employees take the buyout?
Actually, only about 3% did, around 65,000 out of over 2 million.
Really?
So most people chose to stay put.
Maybe they didn't trust the offer. I mean, some union leaders called the offers shady, right?
Exactly. Randy Irwin from the National Federation of Federal Employees warned workers not to take them seriously.
But the administration is spinning this as a victory, aren't they?
Oh, for sure. Former President Trump called the program very generous, and an OPM spokesperson said it was carefully designed to help employees plan their futures.
But isn't this just another way to weaken protections for civil servants?
Well,
I mean, the unions argue that agencies meant to protect workers have been undermined.
you have a point. This ruling does highlight the broader issue of presidential authority over the federal workforce.
Right.
It's definitely a contentious area.
Exactly. And with Republican attorneys general backing the administration, it's becoming even more political.
Yeah, it's like a game of chess, and federal employees are the pawns. They're
Sadly.
caught between government reform efforts and job security concerns.
So what can employees do now? Are the unions planning to appeal?
They might. Plus, individual employees could still bring claims through administrative channels, but the long-term impact is still up in the air.
It's a tough spot to be in. Kind of like being stuck between a rock and a hard place, huh?
Exactly. It's like, do you stay and face uncertainty, or leave with a package that might not be as generous as it seems? Not an easy decision at all.
Well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see how this unfolds. It's definitely something worth keeping an eye on.